Welcome back to Crafting Cakes in the Desserts.
In today's video, I will show y'all how I made this BTS K-pop cake. So I've already done one of these like watercolor type cakes. And so this time I'm using 4 different colors. I have a blue, a fuchsia, a light pink, and an orange, and well, 5 in white. So I'm starting out with white, just trying to fill in some of that cake, and I am smoothing it out. So I'm starting with my orange color. This is completely random. I'm just placing the orange wherever I feel like it's needed, and I get my bench scraper and I scrape it off. Now in between each color, you do want to refrigerate it for about 30 minutes so it can be firm, so the colors won't really bleed together. So now I have my blue, and I'm doing the same thing I did with my orange. I'm just taking my blue color and placing it all around the cake in no particular order, taking my bench scraper and scraping that out, and let that sit in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. Now I did the same thing with the fuchsia color, and I will also do it once again. The key to this is basically light pink, building up your colors. So the more I'm scraping around the cake, you'll see the more of that blue and that orange color coming in, and it just makes it really cute. Now, if you think you put too much of one color on, just scrape it off, scrape a little more off, and add whatever color that's missing. That's what you will see me do later on in the video. I thought it was a little too much of that fuchsia color, so I did go in and add more blue and a little more orange to the cake to bring it out, bring those colors out also. I also ended up adding a little white too to break up the colors, just to give it a little more dimension instead of just pink and blue and orange. So I did add a little white, but this is really totally up to you. How, if you want more of the orange to show, add more orange. If you want more of the blue to show, add more blue. And what I really like about these kind of cakes are you will never have the same kind of cake. If you had 3 tiers, all of them will look different. And that's what I do love about this. So like I told y'all earlier, I did go in and add a little blue and orange because it wasn't enough coming through like I wanted. So you will see me doing that. All right, this is a good time to go ahead and subscribe if you hadn't already. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also click the notification bell so you will not miss any other upload. Okay, so I didn't abide by my own rules for the top of this cake. Instead of letting the cake sit in the refrigerator for a little while before I added the orange, you see it made it this little muggy type green that I really didn't too much care for. But I did put a little of that pink over it to try to cover that up. But all in all, it still came out pretty cute to me. Also, if you want to learn how to frost a cake, I do have a video on my YouTube channel, and I will provide the link in the description box. So now it's time to stack our cakes. I already covered my cake board. If you want to learn how to cover a cake board, I have a video on that also, and I will put that in the description box below. I always put on gloves when you're working with buttercream because your hands are warm. And if you touch the buttercream, you can potentially mess up the design. So I always put on gloves when I have a buttercream covered cake. It's just, and then plus I made sure my cakes were pretty firm. They stayed in the refrigerator for about an hour. So I have my Wilton cake, Wilton piping tip. It's just a small round tip. I can't remember what it is because I think I lost it, to be honest with you, or I ended up letting the garbage disposal eat it. But I just made that white border on the bottom. You see me readjusting the letters just to see where I wanted my words to go. So I already made the designs I wanted to put on the cake, and now I'm just placing them all around the cake. Whatever designs you want to put on there, that's what you put. So I made their logo and I put it right there in the center. I put a little buttercream on the back to make it stick, and I just did the same thing with all the other designs. Oh, I made some really cute musical notes out of chocolate, and all I did was printed the musical notes backwards. So when I placed the notes on the cake, the smooth side will show. And all I did was just mainly outline the musical note and filled it in with the chocolate. And I have my toothpick just to even out everything. And I just put it on a tray and let it dry. And that was it. Okay, so do y'all see the little hand with the sleeve? I had to ask my husband and my daughter. I was like, okay, what is this? I showed it to them and they said it looked like a hand with a sleeve. I said, good, because at first it was looking like ice cream or something to me. Maybe it's just me. Y'all let me know if it looks like that. Like, can y'all see it looking like the ice cream? When you're adding the musical notes, just be careful because they are a little fragile. Because I made so many just in case some broke, and they really did. I had some to break on me, so just make extras just in case. All right, so now it's just time for me to add my letters. Happy birthday, Akira. And that's it. And I'm sticking my letters down with some piping gel. That's it. I always like to place it on the cake board just to see where I want them to be placed. And then once I'm happy with it, that's when I stick them to the cake board. So once you finish putting down those letters, just clean up your cake board and your cake, and that's it. This is the cake. I think it really turned out really nice. So if you like this cake, give me a thumbs up and also comment in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you won't miss any other upload.
See y'all in the next video. Bye. Make sure you subscribe.